Let me share the solution with you. It's a 3-step solution. You need to keep in mind all these 3 points that I'm sharing with you, and that is where your success is waiting for you. The first point is you need to bring about a change in your mindset. It is our mindset which is actually pulling us down. It is we ourselves who are pulling us down. You need to bring about a change in that mindset where we do not exaggerate our failures and we face them and learn from them and move on. So that's the first change that we need to bring about. Second change, we need to improve upon our writing skills. As Indians, we have adopted English as our second language and we're doing pretty good job of it. But unfortunately, we have limited it only to spoken English. When it comes to writing, we are one of the world's least impressive population when it comes to English writing. So any emails going out of our inbox have got so much of grammatical errors, and the worst part, they're not effective in their communication. So that's the second thing that you need to work on, that is your writing skills. And the third thing is that we need to stop procrastinating. You need to stop procrastinating. We are in love with tomorrow, by the way. So whenever we think of some kind of goal or some kind of aim or some kind of achievement that we want in our life, guess when is the day that we start preparing for it? The answer is tomorrow. So tomorrow I am going to start going to the gym. So tomorrow I am going to start eating right. Or tomorrow is the day when I'll start working on my writing skills. Well, guess what? This tomorrow is never coming. Tomorrow is someone who is very, very unempathetic and unemotional towards us. It is not coming. So whatever you need to do, you need to start today. Until you start today, you're not going ahead. And these are the 3 things that you need to keep in mind if you're talking about a possible, in fact, let me put it this way. Let me put my neck out on the line for you guys. If you follow these 3 things, it is not a possible success, it is a guaranteed success. I have a vision. I have a vision of providing 10,000 people around me a good mental health. And I have made it my life's mission to work on every aspect of mental health wherever my client requires me, wherever my students or people around me require me. And if my students are talking about profession-related anxiety and depression, I'm going to start from here. I've been working in the education industry for over 10 years in my capacities at the head of training and placement cell of some of the prestigious colleges of our country. I have come across so many opportunities which our students have left or lost because their softer skills were not developed enough. They had the good academic intelligence or good academic knowledge, but they were not able to push it across. And what is that thing which is missing? For generations we have been talking about USP, developing a USP, that is unique selling proposition. Well, let me bring out an alternate thought. Let's stop talking about USP because it contains the word sales, which is quite transactional most of the times, and we don't want to come across as someone who's very salesy. Let's start talking about developing unique brand. So instead of USP, let's start talking about UBP, that is unique branding proposition. You have to believe me when I say this, that if you work on your UBP, you have a long innings ahead of you, and that is going to be full of success. What exactly do you need to do for your UBP, by the way, you might ask? Well, you need to start investing in your people skills. This brand that I'm talking about is going to be a combination of your academic skills and your people skills. And there was a research which was conducted by the Cornell University, which states that if you actually have your academic skills in place, at the time of an interview, the amount of questions asked out of your academics is only 10%. In fact, 90% of the asked questions and the unasked questions, which includes things such as observing your body language, posture, and the way you are answering your questions, that's the 90% which constitutes of your non-academic skills. And like I said earlier, it's my mission to ensure that everyone has it. So I'm coming up with this 2-day certificate course, which all of you who aspire to beat the odds in the coming years should be joining. It's a very, very resourceful course, and it includes every step of your journey. I have done research amongst over 1900 students to understand what exactly is it that they require, and that's how I have come up with the curriculum, which you can see on your screens right now. So let us talk about your takeaways from this workshop. To begin with, I'm actually going to work on your mindset, because in my personal and professional opinion, it is your mindset which is going to either make you or break you. So we're going to actually talk about how to ensure that you're successful in this highly competitive, highly stressful post-COVID market when they open up for your jobs. We are going to ensure that through this workshop you develop something what I like to call as the winner's mindset. We are also going to talk about how to become that person with the amazing confidence. I'm sure you have in your offices or in your colleges heard about that one person who has all the confidence in the world. So let's talk about how to become that one person. We are going to go forward and talk about how to build your CV right, and then follow it up with how to write your CV right. There is a difference between building your CV and writing your CV, and I'm going to teach you the difference and of course the ways how to do each one of these activities. You have to understand that your CV is your advertisement when it comes to your job interviews or your internships, and your CV is actually going to take you to the all critical stage of the interview. If your CV is not good, howsoever good or relevant candidate you might be for the position, you will not go forward anywhere from there. So we'll talk about how to build and how to write that perfect CV which is going to take you to the next critical step, and that is that of an interview. We are then going to learn how to sit for the interview, how to prepare for the interview, how to be ready for the questions that an interviewer is going to ask. I'm also going to be talking about the interviewer's psychology when they are asking you a particular question. What are they actually thinking about when they're asking you a question, and what is it that they're expecting from you as an answer? So we are going to take a deep dive into how an interview is conducted and how to ensure that you come out of that interview like a boss. Let me share a fun fact with you. Interviews are unpredictable. Well, that's not the fun fact. The fun fact is that 60% of an interview can be predicted well in advance. What does that imply? That implies that if we know what the questions are going to be asked, 60% of the preparation of an interview can be done sitting right in your home. So I'm going to take you to all those questions and all those preparatory points which is going to ensure that your interview is 60% cracked already. All you need to worry about is now the rest of the 40% and you are through. We are not stopping here. We are actually going to then talk about the social media presence. We need to understand that social media in today's time is the god of all the places. Every recruiter will come to LinkedIn first and then go to other job portals such as Naukri.com and Monster.com. So what does that imply for you as a candidate? Well, that implies that you need to not just increase your presence on LinkedIn, you need to strategically increase your presence on LinkedIn. These are the strategies I'm going to teach you during this workshop in a fantastic and a very, very effective manner, which is going to ensure that you have the handshake of the who's who of your industry and that you know that person who is going to be the decision taker when it comes to selecting your CV. Now let's talk about the bonuses that I have in store for you. So all these bonuses that I'm talking about are going to be given to you post the successful completion of this workshop. Bonus number 1, I'm going to be sharing with you 2 workbooks to ensure that you can switch to the success mindset that I just spoke about. Bonus number 2, I'm going to share 14 proven CV templates for a guaranteed interview call. Select any one of them which is relevant for that particular interview and you're good to go. Bonus number 3, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 follow-up email templates that actually work. I am an email ninja, I should tell you that. And from that experience, I have created these email templates that work like awesome. Bonus number 4, I am going to share 54 proven job interview questions so that you can ace your interview like a boss. Bonus number 5, 7 cheat sheets to know what the job interviewer is actually thinking about. This is the human psychology aspect of a job interview. Bonus number 6, I'm going to then share with you 26 unique interview questions that you can ask your interviewers or employers. Bonus number 7, I'm going to be sharing 6 LinkedIn secrets to connect to your industry's gatekeepers. These gatekeepers are the HR managers or the seniors in an organization who are the decision-making authorities when it comes to job employment or internship employment. I'm still not done. I'm then going to take a masterclass with you. It's going to be a live masterclass, and in this masterclass I'm going to be clearing all the doubts that you have with regard to anything that I have covered in the workshop. And this is going to be the final asset that you need for ensuring that any interview becomes just a piece of cake for you and your success becomes just a matter of time. Cumulatively, these bonuses are worth 17,000 rupees and even more, because I've not calculated the price of that masterclass that I'm going to be taking. And all these bonuses come to you absolutely free of cost to you as a person who is willing to take action, and that's why these bonuses are coming to you free of cost. So make use of all these bonuses to the absolute maximum possible potential and ensure your success. You must now be thinking how much this workshop is going to cost you. So first of all, I want you to understand that this is not a cost for you, this is actually an investment for you. And second of all, I want to assure you that when I say that mental health of people around me means and matters a lot to me, I genuinely mean it. And I don't want finances to come in the middle and become a bottleneck. So for that matter and that matter only, I decided to keep the price of this workshop as bare minimum as is possible. So I'm not going to be charging you thousands of rupees for the 2 days of live workshop and the free bonuses that I'm giving you. And yeah, there is a certificate also that is going to be given to you at the end of this workshop. And that certificate is something that can go on your social media as a means of branding yourself, and will and can also go on your CV also to tell your potential recruiter that you are fully equipped with people skills. Okay, so all of this 2 days of workshop plus the bonuses plus the certificate, all of this is going to cost you a mere amount of $699 only. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, register yourself, and I'll see you inside the workshop. Take care. Bye.